name is Lindy Sherries and I used to be a Sangoma. In this channel, I talk about everything, guys. Abokorobela, the secrets that we were taught not to share with you guys, how we used to trick you guys, the spirits, how everything works when you go to a Sangoma for consultation, yamatambo. So whether you believe in God or don't believe in God, please check out this channel so we can talk about it. If you believe in God, let's share the gospel. If you don't believe in God, you can check out the channel too. I want to hear your opinion, and I want people to actually share their opinion, not insulting me without saying why. Thank you, and I'll see you on my channel.
Yes, welcome to my channel right here, Solomon's Temple. My name is Solomon Nizangi Shams, and it's so good to be with you. Thank you so much for being here week in, week out, for checking out the lots and lots of the videos that we have created. If you haven't checked out the channel and the videos that are on the channel, please do so right away. There are lots and lots of videos I'm sure you're going to find interesting, and hopefully by the grace of God you're going to be edified and blessed. Thank you so much, everyone watching. Please don't forget to use the comment section to post anything you want to put out and you want to say or you want to share. And importantly, please make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Don't just visit and watch videos and move on. Please subscribe. And importantly, also click on the notification button when you subscribe. Please make sure you do that. Thank you, Jackie, who is here. Terry Pilgrim in Kenya. Awesome to have you here. Yolanda in Tanzania. Awesome to have you here. Aminata, yes, it's been a while, long time. Great to catch up with you. You're on a different time zone, I know. Mpelegang, thank you from Pretoria. Keba, you're also here. Masibulele in the Eastern Cape. Good to have you here. So, the fugitive called Bushiri, Major One, Gama, has rebranded his church, right? So I was actually quite interested. I noticed that the rebranding, and I had to go and check and follow through. And I saw, oh wow, actually he really rebranded, you know. So the fugitive who ran away from South Africa to Malawi because of the so many different charges that are waiting for him has rebranded, right? So we're going to check out, and I'm going to tell you the name of the church, and you're going to see some sort of like the differences. Now, let me put it to you that there are a lot of reasons why churches that I know, especially churches that are being led by charlatans and false prophets, why they rebrand. The main reason why they rebrand is because they are trying, because their name has been tainted, you know. So after a scandal, what they do is they change the name. Yeah, I know quite a lot of them that's done that. Because now you're going to meet new people that don't know the name. Now they're going to connect to the name. That's what they do. So it's a marketing strategy. It's some sort of a way to minimize the scandal that had befall, you know, them. It's a way to manage, you know, to do a bit of damage control and all that kind of stuff. That's what it is. And especially coming from someone like Bushiri, who is a false prophet and a charlatan, what do you think? You know, they might come out and say, look, well, God said to change the name Jesus. That's not the thing. They rebrand after they sort of like experience a scandal. So they now rebrand because they're trying to make sure they stay relevant. So I totally want you to understand this. And this is not a method or strategy that churches use alone. No, even businesses do that. Businesses try to change the name. They offer the same product, they offer the same services, but they change the name after a scandal because that would sort of like, you know, give them a bit of comfort and control the damage, because if you continue with the name that is there, it's going to be a problem. So as we all know, last year, I think it was in June or July, Bushiri actually launched a book called The Jesus Nation. On the 17th of June, he launched a book in Malawi called The Jesus Nation. I mean, this is the book that he claimed later that the book has sold, I think, is it 2 or 3 million copies. You know, I mean, Alf Lukau did the same thing with one of his books. He said he has sold millions of copies. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So he really pounded this book, and a lot of people bought all over the world, all members of ECG. He pushed them and to put them out there and all that kind of thing. What, right? So now we know the name of his church, so-called church, which for me is not a church. It's called ECG, Enlightened Christian Gathering, right? ECG, Enlightened Christian Gathering. That's the name of the church since he came to South Africa and sort of like got a platform and became big for the last 7-8 years. But now he has added a bit to it. He's added more to it. So now they call themselves the Jesus Nation Church. The Jesus Nation Church. So ECG is still there. They say the Jesus Nation Church, ECG, or some people call it ECG, the Jesus Nation Church. Now, if you hear Jesus in the name of a church, you know, automatically your guards go down. And that's what they want, because they want you to be ignorant and they want you to be gullible so they can pound on you. These guys are really smart. So if you look at some of their logos, this is one of their logos here. You can see what they put. You can see the logo that they have there, the Jesus Nation. So it's actually Enlightened Christian Gathering, Jesus Nation Church. So it's ECG, Jesus Nation Church. Notice something about the logo. The logo is the Jesus Nation logo, not the ECG logo. The Jesus Nation, the words, the letters are bigger than Enlightened Christian Gathering. So Enlightened Christian Gathering has shrinked. Now you have the Jesus Nation Church is now bigger. You know, and he had said this, you know, when he had his birthday last month, he has said that, you know, that they're going to be in transition, but it's just the way that it is. This is not about God saying, no, we need to change our name because there's a new move of God. Oh, lying. This is all about marketing, people. That's what he's trying to do. This is all about marketing. It's a marketing strategy. Here is another logo, as you can see. The JN, the Jesus Nation, the Enlightened Christian Gathering is smaller, and Jesus Nation Church is bigger. So they're having it everywhere now. The rebranding, you know, is moving from different platforms now. You see that. And even some of their churches, the branches that they have across the world, that was the first place I noticed. If you see this one, their church branch in Juba, in South Sudan. Juba is the capital of South Sudan. So here they call it the ECG, the Jesus Nation Church. Like I said again, this is not something that they would feel, you know, that God said to do. That's what he's going to come and tell the congregation. God said to do this and that. No. It's something that they really thought about, and they sat down and said, look, if you put Jesus in the name of your church, it's actually going to be stronger. If you change the name, if you tweak the name and keep a part of the name and bring in new new name and put them together is actually going to be more appealing to people. It's actually going to, people who are coming, who don't know the church before, who are coming, will want to come. And when you put Jesus there, a lot of people are like, hey, Jesus, we're the Jesus Nation Church, we're the chosen ones, these people that you go to the church, their churches, and they will tell you their church is the best church in the world. And they don't even want to interact with other people. They feel they're the most spiritual. They feel they're the most anointed. They feel their prophet is the greatest prophet on earth. That's Bushiri and his so-called congregants. That's what they do. So for me, you cannot manipulate me with rebranding the name of your church after a scandal, right? And think that is just going to wash everything away. All the charges and allegations that are waiting for you in South Africa, all the stuff that he has done is just going to, no. It's good for his marketing, very good for his marketing, for him as a brand. If Bushiri wasn't a very popular name, he would have actually maybe even changed his name. I've seen false prophets and charlatans. After a scandal in one location, they moved to another location. They changed the name of the church. They even changed their names. Seriously, they changed their names. Because they know people are going to identify them with the scandal based on the last name that was there, based on the last name of the church, based on the last name of the so-called prophet or pastor. It's a very elementary way of thinking, but still, there are people that fall for this. So now he has a new name. What is he going to do with the new name? I'm sure he's going to do maybe a few things also with the new name. Because now it's called ECG, the Jesus Nation Church. The Jesus Nation Church. That's who they are now. You can see it all around. Even the logo is changed. You can see it all around. But don't let these people manipulate you. They're just trying to continue with the same business, the business of deceiving people, the business of manipulating people, the business of taking from people. That's what charlatans and false prophets do, and we cannot give them a chance. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll be back again. Please make sure you subscribe right away. God bless. Shalom.